meaningful conversations. Oh, this is telling you to do that. Right now, you get out there and meet people. Social activities are a highlight. A new person is about to enter your life on a soul level. Unexpected arrivals create warmth and compassion as you learn to accept differences with appreciation, and love and tolerance. Old ideals and loyalties will be challenged as you break away from emotional and physical restrictions. Do what you love with purpose. Life is worth living. True long-lasting soul growth creates universal expansions that go far beyond our earthly limits. All right, we have take off your mask. So somebody is wearing a mask. Either you or whoever this pertains to in your life. This is saying stop trying to appear different than who you really are. It's time to take off your mask and be the real you. You cannot get the love and attention you are craving by pretending to be someone you are not. Why are you so frightened to be honest with yourself and others? Do you feel that you will lose friends and opportunities by showing others your imperfections, fears, and vulnerabilities? Are you constantly doing things to please others, even if doing this does not work for you? This card indicates that you need time to get to know yourself and what is important in your life. You will know that you are evolving when other people's judgments of you no longer impact you. If you have an incredible talent, believe in yourself. Don't hide your greatness because others feel envious or resentful. Remember, every great leader had people who loved them and believed in them, as well as those who doubted and disliked them. Okay, we have declutter. Oops. You'll feel, oh my gosh, it's not really, okay. You'll feel better and more focused if you take time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. And honestly, I really feel like that's what the manifestation card was talking about. I mean, it was talking about that in a way. So that's like two messages of the same. All right, we have Unoya. I do not know how to say that. Everything in perfect balance. So we're going to read that real quick. The girl of Unoya, yeah, that's, I don't know, is the embodiment of beautiful thinking. Her crown of thorns and leaves indicates that she understands through her journeys of pleasure and pain that she is ultimately free. Everything is in perfect balance as her soul takes flight. The moon halo around her head signifies a healthy mind, emotionally balanced, rational in all its highs and lows. When this appears, it's a sign of current or impending endings, ensuing inevitable rebirth. Mortal contemplation is a spiritual practice that has the potential to heal, instruct, and connect us to the source of our being. The practice of contemplating our own death is healthy and essential in order to die meaningfully and mindfully. There is only one thing equally magnificent to our death, and that is our birth. Both are grand gateways to the source of all creation. Everything in life, good and bad, has a beginning, middle, and end. Graciously allow things to pass and merge into the universal cauldron of creation for your rebirth. So basically, that's just telling me there's an ending coming and you're beginning a new cycle in your life. A new beginning in your life. Okay, we have... Let's see, Victoria Francis's cards. Okay, sadness, regret, and love is what this stands for. The feminine energy within you needs to be nurtured. There is a feeling of sadness which at times may be overwhelming. This may be due to you feeling unsupported. If you feel you are not part of the crowd, then maybe it is time to seek out new friends. connect with new groups, discover new places where social connections can be made. There are strong women in your life whom will help to guide you, support, and influence your life. This is the right time to connect with them. You do not have to walk any path alone unless you choose to do so. Wise words are needed to bring sense into a current situation. You may be fearful of speaking out, but holding back will only bring resentment and anger and will prevent you from progressing. Okay, the next card that came out. Martyrdom, regret, and past mistakes. You may feel after a long personal journey that you have had to make sacrifices in order to change things. Although your journey has been long and at times difficult, life often works out for the best, even though you may question the motives of others and if this has been all in vain. There's a sense you may be feeling unfocused, lost, unloved, and uncertain of which path you should now take. The stability of what you once were familiar with will now change. And although you may feel fearful of the changes ahead, moving forward can only be a good thing. This is a time of no regrets, as looking back serves no purpose. Using the negative aspects of past experience as your greatest lessons and gain strength from this, it is said life never throws us more than we can handle. This is your time to show the world what you are truly made of. So definitely you're having an ending and a new beginning. Okay, we have Freya, the radical acceptance. Definitely going to read the goddess on this one. Oh, why can I not find it? Oh. I was holding the pages together. That's great. All right, we have radical acceptance. When you see life as a battleground, you lose sight of more easeful ways to be in the world. Can you stand in the middle of chaos and allow yourself to center in the quiet hum in the eye of the storm? Let the peace of Freya, the Norse goddess of war, enter your mind. Amid the flurry of battle, she came to collect the fallen and bring them to a place of rest and recuperation. Freya is here to remind you that the acceptance of defeat is not the end. She offers the gift of acceptance, the knowing that there is nothing to resist right now. See your world at face value and look into it with discernment. When you see with greater clarity, not taking this world so personally, you will not have to fight at all. If you take full stock of your conditions, surrendering to what is, you can move to higher ground, begin again, or wait until the drama dies down on its own. You are strongest, most grounded, and most powerful when you remember that this is the strategy the goddess Freya offers in your support. So the alignment message is failure and disappointment are parts of life that few want to accept. Perhaps a job you want doesn't come through. A lover thought you were the one, betrays your hopes. That you thought was the one, betrays your hopes and expectations. Or maybe your kids are acting out. Maybe a long-term creative project didn't yield the success you so dearly hoped for. Or perhaps you were hurt by someone for no apparent reason. Goddess of War and Radical Acceptance, Freya says, have no fear, this is only temporary. Now is not the time to linger in perceptions of low self-worth. Your alignment task is to accept the truth wholeheartedly and see your situation exactly for what it is. She will bring you to the place of surrender, where you have time to heal. Freya knows that you will emerge stronger and wiser. Only good will come of this. Trust the goddess Freya is watching over you. Okay, we're going to do your tarot reading. So, as the oracle cards have indicated, you're definitely in conflict, disagreement, or fighting with others, or perhaps your significant other. Excuse me. The reversed star is telling me that you're looking at the negative side of the things going on, but you still are optimistic. You still have hope for things to get better and that they'll work out. Five of Swords also came out. I feel like that maybe perhaps you or the other person came out as the victor in this disagreement, but that you not only both lost, but that perhaps you lost more than you won, and you could be wishing that you could take it back and you're hoping that things are going to change and look better and be more optimistic. We have reverse Two of Wands. You're definitely in your head fearing what's next, fearing maybe what their next move is going to be after this argument, or perhaps it's a move that you need to make that you haven't decided on. And this is indicating you may choose the easiest path to go on, even if it's mundane and boring and doesn't really fulfill you. Reversed Five of Pentacles. Your relationship with the person that you are fighting with is slowly going to improve, because it's Pentacles. Pentacles are slower moving in the deck. But you guys are definitely going to be overcoming your issues, whatever the issues were that you were dealing with. Reverse the Death. This is indicating you're resisting the change that's needed. That's needed for you guys to come out into a more positive light. This is also indicating that the things you need to let go. Well, that you need to let go of things that have happened. And I feel like whatever this conflict was, whoever maybe stabbed you in the back, there's a need for you to let it go, because once you do, brighter beginnings are going to come into you. And as this is talking about a death and a new beginning in this oracle itself, this is being verified again by the reversed Death. We have Seven of Pentacles. You're being asked to step back and look at the whole picture of the situation. What has challenged you is definitely nearing the completion, because we're at 7 and these go up to 10. 10 is completion. Be rest assured that all the hard work you're putting in is definitely going to pay off in this situation. We have reversed Knight of Swords. I think you're feeling extremely burned out, or you're going to, but I really do think you're burned out. You're starting to act impulsively towards things, and this card is reversed, is asking you to slow down. There's a need for rest. Reversed Hermit. This is you feeling lonely. You're probably retreating from everybody. Could be depressed. But definitely feeling lonely. So I asked for what the outcome of this would be. Reverse Strength came out. So this was telling me that you have a lack of self-control, or you're just still filled with a lot of self-doubt with which way you need to go with what's happening. And then the last card that came out was reversed Ten of Swords. You're either still dwelling in the pain and sadness, or it's starting to come to an end. Rather than dwelling on the past, I feel like there's a need for you to realize how the events free you up to reshape your life and go in a new direction. And there's a need for you to reevaluate this, where you want, what you want in your life, where you want to be at. And then this also indicates that you're going to be moving forward positively. This indicates with positivity from the lessons that you've learned. So, all right, we're going to go with the love oracles, love messages. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Most definitely. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. Your path is clear. The path is clear if you want it to be. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you, and follow it with faith, because things are ending and the new cycle is beginning. Could be in your relationship, you know. The old ways of dealing with things could be ending and new ways are coming in. That could be one reason why things are improving. But that is your reading. I hope it resonated. And if it did, please let me know. If you would like to have a more in-depth reading, if you feel like this kind of touched on things and you want to know more, to book a reading, check down below. The details will be there. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Love and light to you all. Bye.